What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Hasbro Marvel Legends Walmart exclusive Black Panther. Now this is the new Walmart exclusive Black Panther. We already had a look at last year's version, so let's actually take a little break, get this guy opened up, and continue on with his review. So sit tight, everyone. And here we have the Black Panther posing out of the packaging. Before we get on to the figure, let's actually have a look at his accessories. He does come with two separate head sculpts. He does come with the head that we have on him right now, which has all the line work and the yellow eyes. And then he also does come with a plain head with no line work and whited out eyes. I kind of feel like this head is going to be used for a Black Panther down the road, but as it stands, this is the preferred head I'm going to have on mine. Other accessories that Black Panther does come with is a pair of fist hands. He also does come with his claw hands. And then he also does get the fiery effects that came with figures like Iron Fist and Human Torch. They're really nice, and they do attach on the figure if you have the fist hands. But if you have the claw hands, they don't really sit right and it looks strange. But other than that, he doesn't come with any other accessories. So what we're going to do now is actually move on to his details. So here we have a closer look at the Black Panther, and I really do love the way this entire head looks. I think it looks much better than the Batman head that we got originally. The only gripe I have with this head is this mold line. It is really, really noticeable, and it's quite prevalent on both head sculpts. Let me actually bring this one out. It's not as noticeable on this one, but on mine, that mold line is hideous. I'm just glad from a distance it's not too noticeable. The line work is still relatively clean, and I do like that. His necklace is a separate appliance, although I kind of wish it was actually glued in place, because it does float around quite a bit. I really love the line work in Black Panther. It is black plastic with the paint applied on it, but there's really no bleed through. The only gripe I have with mine is this little smudge, and it's a really, really tiny smudge. But he has really nice line work going out throughout his body. It continues on to the back. You can see right here on the forearms, even on his hands, it looks really clean. There's hardly any splotches here. I do feel like his legs are a little lacking, but I think that's how the costume is. I'll have to double check with some pictures. And then we continue the patterns on his feet. So that looks really nice. Overall, a really superb looking figure. So let's actually get a quick comparison with other Black Panther figures. And so here we have the Walmart Black Panther posed next to the previous Walmart exclusive Black Panther and the Civil War Black Panther. Even though they're the same character, I love the fact that they all have things different about them. Obviously, he is a cinematic figure, so he has more details than both of these guys. Let's actually move him off camera really fast. Despite the fact they're the same character, I love that we have two different bodies. I think the only thing I would trade are the hands. If we got these hands with this figure, I would have loved this figure even more, because these ones actually have the claws sculpted on. These ones, they look sharp, they look pointy, but that's... Other than that, I think this is a much better figure. The head sculpt works better. And in case you're wondering, yes, the plain black head can go on this figure, and I'll post a picture of it right here. Moving that Black Panther off camera so we can go on to his articulation. His head is on the standard ball hinge, so we do get some up and down movement on that ball joint, side to side pivot, left and right rotation. We have a hinge in the neck looking up that much, can bury his head in his chin. He does have a ball joint in the arm now. On mine, I think this lip comes out a little too much, because you can see it does butt up against the plastic. It's a little more prevalent here on the right arm. You can actually see it starting to like chip away at the plastic. That's a little unfortunate, but hopefully it's just mine and not everybody else's. But his arm does go out to about that far if you do the shoulder properly. Swivels at the bicep. Double jointed in the elbow. Not the best range, but it's good enough. He has a hinge in the wrist as well as rotation. He does have an ab crunch which goes back about that far, and I like the fact that the paintwork continues upward. He crunches down about that much, so we do get some pretty good range in that. He swivels at the waist. It feels like it's a ratchet joint, like there's detents that stop it right there. There's only detents that stop it in the front. That's so odd. But anyway, his legs go up about that much. Don't go back all that much because of the sculpt. Go out about that far. Swivels at the thigh. Double jointed in the knee. Not the best, but it's good enough for Black Panther. He has rotation at the boot, a hinge in the foot, as well as forward-facing pin for rocker ankle. So overall, a really great figure, done almost to perfection. I still have a few issues with it. So what we're going to do now is take a little break, get him posed for my final thoughts, and then we'll wrap up this review. So sit tight, everyone. So here we have Black Panther posed for my final thoughts. Overall, I really do like this figure. However, I do feel like the alternate head and the flame accessories are completely unneeded for this figure. I can do with the extra hands. It's always good to have posing options, but the flames and the head seem unneeded. But that's just my opinion. I actually got lucky and found this guy at Walmart. I was actually leaving the toy department when I just realized somebody had just put him back on the pegs, and I just had to snatch him up. If you can find this Black Panther, I really recommend you add him to your collection. He's such a really nice looking figure. The only thing I wish is that we get a Black Panther that we can use the plain head with. But other than that, this is still a really nice figure. With that being said, guys, I'm KingofDragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Go check out all my other action figure reviews as well as my Marvel Legend videos. Hopefully you enjoy what you see. As always, if there's a figure you would like to see me review, let me know down in the comments, and if it fits in my collection, I'll definitely have a look at it. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.